يا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. نبدأ الموضوع with الميديا literacy. Okay. Okay, right, let's start. Yeah, I hope that you're doing good again and you're all doing great again and you're all ready for exams again. And I wish you uh, Juma Mubarak to all my sisters and brothers. Okay, 1 minute of joking. Okay, of saying comments. I feel like I'm Jack Boyle. كان نقول لك use comments. Okay, let's get started. مازال نخرج دابا. Okay, media literacy. What is media literacy? نبداو أول حاجة. What is the hidden message or the subtext? Subtext is your interpretation of a piece of media. The subtext is not actually heard or seen. It is the meaning we create from the text in our own minds after viewing, seeing, or listening, hearing a piece of media. Yeah. Media makers often create text that suggests certain subtext. Each person creates their own subtext or interpretation based on their previous experiences, knowledge, opinions, attitudes, and values. اوكي شنو هو ذا subtext subtext is من مورا ما كتشوف a piece of media كتفهم واحد الحاجه ديك الحاجه اللي كتفهمها exactly this is a subtext والميديا makers sometimes هما كيعطيوك داك الشيء اللي تفهم they create the subtext for you الا كنتي مكلخ you will get the subtext اللي هما بغاوك تفهم ولكن الا كنتي ذكي you will get your own subtext العفريت او العفريته Okay. What is media literacy? Media literacy is a perspective from which we expose ourselves to the media and interpret the meaning of the messages we encounter. It's a skill more than a knowledge, critical understanding of all kinds of media. And I have this brilliant عارضة اللي I created it, which is the media literacy is being able to identify the subtext in analyzing it and understanding it critically with no emotions, with jihad. Okay. All right. المهم بعد media literacy is being able to identify the subtext وتانلايزيه وتفهم اصلا الا اناليزي شيء اذا لقيتي السبتكست راك smart. All right. What is the importance of media literacy? Here to give us more control over the media messages. مثلا media could tell you do this, but you will be able to say, nah, I'm not doing this. This is haram. I'm not doing this. Okay. To interpret the many messages ourselves and not merely take them at face value. A face value هنا بغاو يقصدوا بها انك ما توليش تاخذ الميديا مسجز بواحد الجديه ولا الميديا اوردرز بواحد الجديه كبيره تولي كتفهم عن طريق your experiences and stuff اللي انت عارفهم صحاح داكشي هو اللي كتولي دير فهمتي انت ماشي انت هو الميديا اللي كتاثر فيك ولا كتقول لك شنو دير. اوكي good. دوزو media literacy is a continuum. What does mean continuum? مستدام. Okay, being media literate it's not like being a black belt of or Olympic medalist. There is never point at which you have achieved full media literacy. زعما عمرك ما غتولي انت نهار واحد النهار تقول اما full media literate ولا like فاش كتكون كترين كاراتي كتوصل للصماطي كتصمت الاخر واحد الصمتك حلو فيها واحد خطوطه ذهبيين. I guess that الصمت الاخر اللي كتاخذها كتولي sensei. Anyway, you can't ever be a sensei in a media literacy, but you are always having a room to develop yourself. Okay, media literacy needs development, need to be developed. وكاينه واحد الكوت اللي هي we must prepare young people for living in a world of a powerful images, words and sounds. And this is quote, it's kind of true and it's kind of interesting. In 2025 إن شاء الله you will see people that got persuaded by واحد التكست اللي هو اشتري هذه الآن لتحصل على 10 دراهم من بعد ولا I don't know like sometimes كنكون غادي في الطريق ماشي في الطريق like using my phone تكتطلع لي messages do you want $100 per 1 hour like doing nothing كنقول yeah true I want it كندخل كنلقى لك داكشي كامل خاطئ like those informations كذوب like كنلقى شي حاجه اخرى like غير كيكذبوا عليه anyway انا كنت ضحيه للميديا I'm still ضحيه للميديا صراحه but I read books now I have kinda not persuaded من كنشوف شي اعلان I know how to شنو بغاو يوصلوا به. Okay briefly هنا كاين عندنا such نقولوا نسميو هاد التايتل هذا levels of media literacy. كاينه low level, medium level and high level. شو من سميتهم باينين. People who have low media literacy, they can't control themselves. They are always persuaded. They are always believing the media. People with a medium level of media literacy, they could control themselves, but sometimes they could be persuaded if ديك الحاجه اللي واجهتهم كبر منهم. like بحال ستاجات، الا واجهتي شي واحد صغر منك، لا الا واجهتي شي واحد كبر منك، داك اللي كبر منك هي الميديا. هي فهمتي كداز معاه تغلبك، غتقضي عليك. but if you are like انت قد الميديا والميديا قدك like the same level، غتطايفوا، تقدر هي تغلبك وانت تقدر تغلبها. صح. المهم الا كان ضرباتك بشي كروشيه وانت ما عارفش التكنيك اللي ضرباتك به، you could be persuaded ولا شي حاجه. but you were high level of media literacy، مثلا كنتي تمقطر على الميديا وكذا. you could kick it. You could you know how fights are doing. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. شو المهم راه هادشي اللي مشروح هنايا، شرحته briefly in a comic way so you could understand. كاين هنا واحد perspective ديال people that المهم بنادم audience their perspective. كاين عندنا cultural critic. هاد cultural critic he could he could embrace some aspects of media, especially the culture, aesthetic characteristics as films. هذا it's like واحد هذا اللي he think that media كتعطي some aesthetic، كتعطي some cultural values and يقدر يعجبوه، يقدر يعتنقهم، يقدر يحتضنهم، يقدر يوليو ديالو. he could get persuaded. هذا protectionist. هذا كيقول he is view media as bad, believe that children are passive victims. وهذا الشيء هذا كامل، هذا الشيء البروتكشنست بحال دوك الرجال اللي كيقول لك التلفازه فيها غير المسخ، هذا الشيء فيها كذا، والميديا ما فيهاش، التليفون خارج عليكم، داك الفيسبوك ما عرفتش كديروا فيه، الفيسبوك فيه غير المسخ، فيه غير العجب. anyway you know that type of people ديما كنتلاقاوه سواء في الشارع سواء في شي حاجه، خرج عليكم اليوتيوب، خرج عليكم الانترنت، خرج عليكم الويفي خرجت عليكم اتصالات. anyway man, these type of people هو البروتكشنست، ديما باغي يبقى protected from media. educated consumer اللي هما حنا or maybe anyone who use media for his own purposes. مثلا يقلب على خدمه، يقلب على how to be more effective، يقلب على how to be more organized، يقلب على how to يصلي، ولا يقلب على how to read قرآن in appropriate way. المهم هذا هو ال educated consumer. عندنا عاوتاني celebrant. وهذا الايدوكيتد كونسيومر كيقول باللي children are not passive. كيقول باللي they are active. مثلا حيت اصلا they are active، كيدخلوا هما اليوتيوب كيقلبوا على free fire. when they search for free fire the media took his data، كترجع له more content about free fire. اجي خذ لك skin it's for درهم if you buy it now. هو كيمشي يعبأ درهم وتيصيفطيهم وكيعطيوه لا سكين لا تلعب. Okay, celebrant. The celebrant embrace and celebrate all kinds of media. See entertainment and educative value. هذا ما ليه والو. He sees the entertainment and educational value in media. And he is peace with media. He could use it, he could not use it. ولكن كيقول it's good. I'm peace with it. Okay. عندنا domains or elements of media literacy. عندنا 4 domains: the cognitive, the emotional, the aesthetic, the moral. The cognitive هو the ability to understand the media messages, the ability to analyze media, the ability to know how the media is constructed. Okay, the emotional is the ability to relate to that media scene, that media film, that media piece. مثلا when you found I don't know, but a sad film and you cry with it. When they start crying, you cry too, like a mom, you cry too. Let's not be stereotype هنايا. Mom, you start crying. كاين the aesthetic. The aesthetic is the ability to enjoy the media in general. يعني كتقول شوف ديك اللقطة اللي صورها منا. It's beautiful. It's not. شو الكولر اللي خدم، شو الجرادينت. Look at the overlay. Look at the program. Look. المهم لعيبات بحال هكا. The moral domain refers to the ability to تعرف شنو هما the values, the underlining messages, stuff like this. And the moral, it's kind of like the cognitive. لما خفت نكتب. اوكي ندوزو دابا the stages of media literacy skills development. Anyway, the effect. شتي دابا خلقت لكم درت فيكم هذا الحماس. You see now you an a media maker and you are persuaded. Okay. نبداو. Stage number 1 acquiring fundamentals. في هذا الستيج هذا children at this stage learn their beings are beings fuck are beings older than themselves. They begin understand meanings, facial expressions, sounds. كي fundamentals, the basics of communication, basic of understanding things around them. Stage number two, between two and three. Okay, language acquisition هي acquiring of the language. هنا كيولي the child ولا the person being able to give those speech sounds, follow their movement. بعد المرات he could see some characters and he could try to do like them. But then if he watched his dad doing something, he will try to do like them. If he watched a film ولا كان تيتفرج شي فيلم وشاف واحد خونا كيدير واحد الطريقه حتى هو غيبقى يدير بديك الطريقه. He will try to imitate. Okay. Between stage number three and stage number five, the narrative acquisition. This in at this important stage for differentiation, Dritten give understanding the difference between fiction and non-fiction. Fiction كيعرفوا الحقيقة بين الخيال والواقع. كيعرفوا باللي there is something that existed in this life and there's something that is not existed in this life. I could نمثلها بطريقة فاش كيقول لك book let's go to see Tom and Jerry كتقول له yes I'm gonna go to see Tom and Jerry كتمشي كيقول لك ولدي there is no Tom and Jerry relax قول بناك. هنا كدير damn I'm in stage number 3 and 5. Damn. Okay. Stage number between five number between okay stage number between 5 and 9 developing skepticism. Skepticism هي being skeptical. شنو هي being skeptical؟ ها هو هذا غينفعكم جوجل من الاخر. I'm joking. Okay, kids at this stage begin not believe ads. They have preference between shows, characters, and actions. يعني كيبان لهم شي اعلان they could they not enjoying لحقاش الاعلان اكثر كيكون فيه بيع شي حاجه والاعلانات اللي يبيعوا شي حاجه children can't buy. I think this is my perspectives. They can buy things so ما يعجبهمش الاعلانات بينما يعجبهم الشوز شي رشيد شو like شي رشيد شو anyway. Okay, adults 9 age number 9 stage ماشي age المهم stage هذو stages ماشي ages sorry. المهم adult intensive development youth show understanding of the useful of adult informations and begin screening what information they found. هنا at this stage at this ninth stage الادults كيولي عارف شنو هو المعلومه المفيده شنو هي المعلومه اللي ماشي مفيده what to and what to take and what to not take. Very briefly. Okay. Adults experimental exploring. هنا youth they will start to looking for things اللي مازال ما كيفهموش واللي غيسببوا لهم الصدمات. Like for me, when I started searching على how to I don't know how to be more active around the girls, I guess. Yeah, I wasn't able to talk to girls, so I tried searching and I found things that I was doing them and they were like I was kind of attractive, but I didn't know this, so I missed a lot of chances. Hellas. I feel sorry for me. Okay. Stage adult critical appreciations. Teens and adults at this stage are able to process messages and evaluate their content. They develop detailed understanding of messages systems and the ability to make comparison among different kinds of message streams. مثلا هنا فهاد اللحظة كتولي عارف هاد المسج is strong, this message is weak. المهم you start differentiate, you started understanding things. You start المهم you know why you're doing in this life. Stage adult social responsibility. Mature persons كتولي هنا as a mature شخص عاقل. Persons are able to process messages and take a more stance on it. They can decide when a message is constructive or deconstructive to society. هنا فيك تجي تعرف تقول هاد العجب هذا لا مشى داز لهاد النوع هذا ديال الناس غيقضي عليهم غيبرسويديهم. هنا you start understanding you start يعني كتولي كتشوف السوسايتي كتولي مسؤول كتقول هاي الا مشيت حتى هاد الشيء هذا وصل لهاد الفئه هذه غيخرج عليهم ولا غادي يخرج عليهم ولا غادي يردهم للافضل. المهم this is kind of the stage that I'm in it. الحمد لله I think that we all in it حيت من كنلقاو شي معلومه مفيده في يوتيوب we share it in the groups. Good job mature adults for using media literacies and the Bahantumoni to media literate and thank me in the comment and buy me صافي let's start okay. See ya later in another video explaining video and باي باي. إنكم